Alright, I got a new camera today. This is kind of a sound test, but also show you some projects I was working on here. I'll show you this guy. So this is a Farm King 60-inch snowblower that I bought. And when I got it, these bushings back in here, there's like it's a bearing, and then it's retainer rings for the bearing, and the retainer rings were worn out, and these were so opened up that it popped the one out of that one, and it also popped this one out straight through. So I was able to get new bearings on it, and then I found out after I put it together the first time and had it pop apart again that I needed to redo or get new plates for those bearings so that they were held in tight enough, because these rounded tapered sleeves had worn out and you just couldn't really, there was no way to hold them in. Needed resized and whatnot. And then in order to do that, in order to get it all put back together and make it to where if it comes apart again, I can take it apart easy. I don't know if you can see in here, but I got this piece of plate that's the corner that I cut out so that I could put this impeller back in. And whenever I redid it, I made it to where it bolts, the plate bolts back in. So if those bearings pop out, or I gotta get in here to do maintenance on this impeller for something, I can just take 6 bolts out, and then this plate will come off, and then this impeller will come out straight out the front without hitting and being a pain in the butt. That was kind of a YouTube hack that I found online that just makes the whole process easier to do for one guy. When I was putting this together, if I'd had 2 people, I could have put the bearings in the shaft from the back side and had somebody on this front side lining up the keyway and this impeller in the hole, and I probably would have been able to go right together without having to worry about cutting that out. But putting the shaft in, and then after the shaft is in, trying to figure out how to get that impeller in there didn't really work out so well. So the other thing I had to do was this drive shaft. This is going on an 18-horse tractor, and the tractor that it came off of, I think, was supposed to be, or the tractor that it's made for is, I believe, a 20-horse. So we're going to see how it does. But in order to do that, I had to take 1.5 inches out of this slip yoke, so that when you raise this up off the ground, this drive shaft doesn't bottom out and pop those bearings back forward, because I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. Is if you have your height set to where it can't pick it up too far, you're fine. But if you wouldn't set your height like I didn't think to, then we wound up just basically picking it up, and the shaft pushed the bearings back out because those collars are so weak. So anyways, that's what I got going on right now. Got the Pibbles is over there in the, I don't think this thing's gonna focus for nothing. See if I can focus here. Got a new to me camera, and I'm trying to learn how to work it. I don't know, that didn't really work very well. Anyway, next little project, I gotta finish tuning up this little 170 here, and I got a smaller jet put in it. It's doing a little better, but it still needs the needle dropped a couple notches to lean it out a little bit more. But for right now, This is the project at hand. This guy right here. So I'm going to get my tractor out, get her fired up, get her warmed up, and then once I get that done, then we can get it hooked up, and I'll show you how it does. And if we ever get any snow around here, it's pretty low on the snowpack. But if we ever get any snow around here, hopefully I can get some good video of me doing some snow blowing with my new blower. So anyways, I'm still trying to learn this camera. It's weird. It's definitely different. Got different lenses for it. I'm going to try a different lens next time. But anyways, we will... Oh, I said anyways again. That's my favorite word. So we'll get this wrapped up, fired up, hooked up, and then show you it in operation here shortly, hopefully.